If a smart house, like this one under construction, is going to control itself, it's going to need some kind of network to connect the parts. There are already a number of competing technologies that allow devices like switches, thermostats, and appliances to communicate. Hey, how you doing, Steve? But these are proprietary networks, which means that devices from one manufacturer won't play well with others. Did these manufacturers learn nothing in kindergarten? Right now, there's a group talking about simplifying this information exchange and creating a network of everyday devices called Internet Zero. The Internet today is made up of, among other things, clients like your home computer right here, and servers out here on the Internet. And this is how they communicate. Internet Zero, though, is for the home. You won't need servers to run the whole show, only clients. In fact, every device on this network is going to be able to communicate with every other device. And they use the same computer language as the Internet. We're talking about switches and light bulbs in a home, right? I'm not going to want to watch streaming video on my light bulb or check the stock market with my toaster, am I? If all of our controllable devices could speak the same network language, I could run to the hardware store in the future to get a switch from company Y and a bulb from company Z, and they'd just work. I wouldn't have to hire an engineer to reprogram my house. After all, we know how many engineers it takes to screw in a light bulb, right? All right, hey, we done?
We're done.
Cool, thanks a lot, man. Okay, here's what Internet Zero is all about. Let's think of this structure here as a pretend house. And these tracks right here not only carry the power around the house, but they're also carrying the data that connect the parts around the house. Over here are a couple of switches. Now this switch turns on the red light, and this switch turns on the blue light. Now this is the cool thing. With Internet Zero, I can take the red switch and move it over here to, say, the living room, plug it in, and wham, still turn on the red light. You can't do that in your traditional house today because your light has a hardwired one-to-one relationship with the place of the switch. But in this scenario, the light has a relationship to the object. In this case, the switch, no matter where it is. So what we have here is a complete internet site. Let's take a look at this web browser over here. Now, because my lights and switches have an internet presence, they show up on the web browser. And because the web browser can see them, the lights can be controlled from a computer. Since my network is part of the internet, I can also control the lights remotely. All right. Now, the fun is not going to stop there. Let's say I could copy the identity of this switch right here. I could make it have a relationship with any object, like this doorbell down here. Now, not only will the switch turn on the light, but it's going to ring the doorbell too. Tiny circuit boards inside these Internet Zero devices will someday be available in anything that you want to control. Well, what's in it for me? I mean, what is a smart house possibly going to do for someone with my education? Well, let's show them, smart house. It's 6 a.m. Time to get up. The alarm clock turns on the lights, the coffee pot opens the cat door, and retrieves the latest edition of the morning online news. I enter the bathroom, and the medicine cabinet reminds me to take my handsome pills.
Steve, remember your handsome pills.
I put the bottle back on the shelf, and the cabinet notifies the pharmacy that it's time for a refill. As I head out and lock the door, the digitally encrypted key turns off the lights and TV and turns on the alarm. Hey, Stan. Good to see you. All right, when I'm at work, the alarm notifies my cell phone that something is wrong. It's my house. I log into my smart house with an internet browser. All the doors and windows are still locked, but I can see via video that my cat has turned on the iron. Again. I wish I had a smart cat.